Evening all to devastated Double D's Shed of War update. Yes, the Battle of Katzbach continues. I've played turn 1 and turn 2, which as you'd expect from a scenario is mainly manoeuvring, and there has been some firing. And as usual, it seems at the moment I play solo, the dice gods do like to play with metal men, and I shall show you that in a moment. Well, right at the beginning of the game, the Prussians got the initiative, and as expected started to manoeuvre forward. This cavalry brigade moved forward to threaten the hill. That's all its orders were. The Landwehr brigade are coming up behind it to assault it at a later point when they believe that they actually got enough pressure over on this other flank that allows them to push the buttons over here. The artillery is pounding away. That's a 6 model battery of 12 pounders, which is lethal, plus another 6 pounder battery there. In the centre, as per orders, the main brigades are moving forward to attack the village in the centre, with cavalry supporting with horse artillery, which will deploy in front of the buildings and hopefully fire canister, knocking a few casualties off, making any potential assault a little bit more likely. This independent Hussar unit is also moving around the flank to help. So for Prussians, nothing really to write home about, other than the fact those cows have lost their hearing. On the French side, the woods are lined with light infantry, awaiting any unsuspecting cavalry, who wisely have decided to keep away from such horrible places. Down here, the French have moved their cavalry forward, and you'll see some horrible dice, which I'll slightly skip over right now to quickly concentrate on what's going on over here. The French artillery have started to engage, as you'd expect, on the Prussian artillery, and the 12 pounder batteries here started to fire at the Prussian infantry approaching the village. By the way, I have a house rule. If a battery changes target, it has -1. This idea you could just willy-nilly just decide to fire at something over on there and then over there. I'm not having it, especially on a Napoleonic battlefield with all the smoke and noise. So yeah, if you want to change targets, it's absolutely fine, but you get a -1. Try to hit that turn. The French cavalry have moved up, again with some horse artillery to counter the Prussian cavalry. Reinforcements have arrived, which is excellent news. These are 4 provisional regiments, or battalions, sorry. Second line, not that good, so although they are light infantry technically, they really can't do as much as a normal regular light infantry can do. But no, these reinforcements are always very important, especially when you do this. Roll double 1 on a morale test. I kid you not. I am well aware that some people do things in their games to try and liven up their videos. No, I promise you I don't. I rolled this, and there were certain words that came out of my mouth which I won't put on this video, simply because I'd probably get it cut or censored or something. The bottom line is that second lancer is routing. That means the rest of the brigade has taken brigade test. I haven't rolled for that yet, simply because I'm in fear of God that the whole brigade might break, go straight back, and potentially, if there's not enough distance, we'll go crashing back through that recently arrived reinforcement. I don't think that will happen. The distance looks good enough to me. I think it's straight back 10 centimetres with infantry, 15 with cavalry. I'm pretty certain they'll be okay. But there's a horrible possibility at the end of turn 2, the cavalry brigade over here may well be over here in a few minutes. So I will leave you hanging, so you may join us for the next instalment of Devastating Double D's Shadow War updates. If you like this, please let us know. Cheers.